Yo guys, in today's video, I'll be showing you my favorite PvE build in Destiny 2. Don't forget to enter the Lightfall giveaway by liking, subscribing, commenting down your favorite platform, and, well, your favorite exotic and what platform you play on. That's all you have to do to enter. With that all being said, let's get into the basic. So, Strand Titan, interesting subclass, a lot of fun. You can make some pretty unique builds out of this class. I'll be showing you my Abiant Leap build that I have fun using in like light work PvE content and stuff like that. But yeah, let's start with weapons. Obviously, I'm rocking tractor cannon and just a shoddy, but yeah. Syntho steps and 1-2 punch shotties and all that are kind of getting nerfed, so just keep that in mind when you are making builds around this next season. On to the next thing. Obviously, my Fatebringer, nothing serious. Don't worry about that. So, Berserker, the Strand Titan class. This is where it gets kind of important. We have, I know I'm missing two aspects. I'll explain why later. Let's start with like the basic parts of this build. We have Raleigh Barricade. This will give us stability and range when we're behind our barricade. The next one is kind of just going to be preference, and that will be my jump. I prefer strafe lift. Now, uh, Frenzied Blade, it doesn't really do much, honestly. It's just the only one you can get. Now, I mean, this is good for when you're severing enemies and stuff like that. You'll see why later when I show you how the build kind of works. Grenade, don't use grapple. Make sure you're using throttling grenade or the shackle grenade. I prefer throttling. Into the fray. This aspect right here is kind of going to be the make or break for this build. Destroying targets or casting your super is going to essentially make you have woven mail, which gives you a huge buff. Now for our other aspect, which it's going to synergize with the other ones that we are using in our grenade ability area, we're going to be using Dredge and Slash. This pretty much makes us suspend targets when we use our barricade, which you'll understand why later. But yeah, onto fragments, threat of mine, threat of ascendant. Now, if you have them all unlocked, I wasted all mine on my hunter and warlock for later on builds. You're gonna want to run the following fragments, probably. I mean, the ones that give you the most stats, but I'll put in the comments the two ones that you're gonna want to run. Onto your helmet, I like rocking kinetic siphon, two of those, and then radiant light. Onto my arms, I run resilience, melee kickstart, and grenade kickstart. My chestplate, I run resilience, emergency reinforcement, as well as font of endurance. And then on my Abiant leaps, which buffs our strand, I run invigoration, as well as already ready, um, which I'll show you like literally right now. But yeah, this buffs your woven mail a lot too. Better already, invigoration and invigoration. But yeah, on your Mark, I like running Reaper, Outreach, as well as Outreach. And yeah, I'll kind of honestly, stat wise, resilience, 10 resilience, you need that for this build to get your barricade the most. And then 10 strength. But yeah, for those that are curious about how this build will work, I will take you guys into the EDZ with me to kind of give you guys an ideal idea on how to utilize this build as much as you possibly can. Now, obviously, with this build, it's going to really play off your barricade and your melee. Your melee is going to sever enemies, and when you're killing those enemies, you're going to get Woven Mail, which gives you a massive buff, which you'll notice right when you get it. So, that's kind of how this build branches off. It's definitely a unique build. I'm going to be farming my Abiant Leaps later on, because I have a pretty bad roll, as you can see there. Alright, we finally loaded into the EDZ. So, starting with, like, where I'm gonna go, I'm gonna probably touch the Lost Sector. Another thing definitely to keep in mind, the threatening grenades are gonna be better than other grenades because the grapple's not actually gonna sever enemies and stuff like that. Shoddy, preference. Now, how our barricade works, if you look right here, we drop like 15 projectiles right there that are gonna suspend a lot of things when we actually hit the ground. Um, and then our melee as well, which, like, obviously you have to have the heavy attack behind your keyboard. We can throw down your grenade, and yeah. If you get Threat of Ascendant too, which is awesome. Some Strand meditations, but yeah. Now, see how fast we got our barricade back? Took like 30 seconds. Now we're gonna suspend these, like, enemies right here. And yeah, just kind of shotgun them. See how we're getting a bunch of buffs on the bottom right? Now we have woven mail, we have turnabout, as well as armor charge, which if you don't know how armor charge works, it's kind of confusing, but yeah. Then we got Rally Barricade buff. Then we got our Abide Leap perk. So we have like 7 buffs already procced right there for our weapons that are increasing damage, as well as outputting some debuffs. So if you want to debuff like a boss or something, you could definitely do that. But yeah, you get some Strand balls as well you can throw at enemies and stuff like that. But yeah, it's definitely a unique build. One of my favorite builds right now in the game. What do you guys think about this build? If you guys think of anything that I could do to improve it, let me know in the comment section. That's really all for today's video. Make sure to stay tuned and check out our sponsor. Also, don't forget to enter our Lightfall giveaway. Make sure you guys stay safe out there, Guardians. Have a great rest of your day and night. Peace. Guardians, I would like to recommend you an awesome service. Diving.net, you can find teams to complete different activities like raids, trials, exotic farming, and many more. All the services can be done without account sharing. You don't need to give your login or password. To order a service that you like, you need to choose the self-play option. When you select something that you like, choose your platform. In this case, I play on PC, so I'm going to be selecting PC. From here, to select the self-play option, go all the way down and click self-play. After you're satisfied with what you're going to purchase, add to cart, and then click purchase. After finding out what you're going to want to purchase, you're going to want to go to your coupons and type code HECTIC for a 15% off on all products. From here, type your email so they can contact you. Then choose a payment method and check out. I would highly recommend Diving.net as you can do a lot of awesome things and they have great support all the time.